and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. You guys, in today's video I am going to be unboxing and reviewing the new Vevor heat press. I am also going to be comparing it to my Htvront auto press as well. So I am going to do a side-by-side. I'm going to put both of them together. I'm going to show you the differences. I'm going to give you my personal opinion on which one is better, which one you should purchase. Everything that I will be using in this video will be linked down below. We're going to do a DTF project. Well, we're going to attempt to do a DTF project using this press, okay? You're going to get my full review. You're going to get my full opinion. I do have a live that I did a couple days ago where I also did a couple other projects. I'll leave a link for that live down below so that you can see I did sublimation. I did Siser Easy Color DTV, which is the direct to vinyl, like a print and cut type of t-shirt. And then in this video we're doing DTF. Okay, so I'll leave a link for the live that I did a couple days ago using this, but for today's video we're going to be doing this, comparing with the Htvront auto press, and I'm going to give you my full review. So definitely go ahead and stick around for that. Alright guys, so I am just going to simply unbox the heat press here. It's not super heavy, however it is packaged very well. You might see me struggle just a little bit trying to get it out of the box. So what I ended up doing was I just cut the sides of the box to kind of slide it out rather than lift it out. But yeah, it is packaged very nicely, so I definitely appreciate that. And then once you get it unboxed, you do have to screw in your handle. They do provide you with the screws as well as the screwdriver. So it's just simply screwing in the screws to the back of the handle parts there on the drawer. That's the only installation you have to do aside from the power cord. Alright guys, so I do have it out of the box. Now, as you saw, I, slid out this drawer, and then I did put the handle on here myself. That's, just how you have to you just have to do it yourself. It comes with a screwdriver, the handle, and then it comes with 2 screws. Now, this part is very important, you guys. Before you turn it on, pull out the drawer and take this piece out, okay? This piece sits inside of here like this, okay? It's inside of there. I'm assuming it's to keep the plate from, I'm not sure what it's for, to be honest. Don't even get me to start lying. But this piece is in between the pad and the plate, okay? When you first take it out of the box, it's in between the pad and the plate like this. When you you should be opening this drawer anyway to put your handle on. So when you pull this drawer out to put your handle on, make sure you take this piece out, okay? It's very important. You don't want this to get stuck to your plate, okay? It's not in the manual, I checked, but it's just something that I saw because, like I said, I pulled the drawer all the way out to to screw on my handle, and I saw it. So and I did that before I turned it on. So do all of that, like turning on your press should be the last thing that you do. You should be making sure that you have all of your plastic, your shipping papers. You should be making sure that you remove everything from your press prior to plugging it in and turning it on. That should be your very last step, okay? So we have it put together. We have the handle on. The switch is in the back, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I will say it's very hard to read these numbers. At least for me, okay? I don't particularly care for the display. I will say that. But we'll figure it out. So you have your temperature, you have your time, you have your count, which is your pressure, and then you have your mode. So there's 3 different modes that you can set. You can, you know, preset your time and temperature for 3 different modes, okay? So the first one being shirts. I do mostly shirts. So to change it, you're gonna push the setup button, okay? Now this part kind of confused me a little bit, because I thought that when you press setup and then the seconds, this is the time and the seconds, I thought when you push setup, because the seconds part was blinking, I assumed that was the seconds, but it's not. That's the temperature, okay? So I'm gonna press a DTF transfer with you guys. So I'm gonna push setup again. You have your plus and minus button. This is the temperature. I'm gonna put this on 315 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to push setup again, and now it's going to switch to seconds. I'm going to do, I think DTF transfers are 15 seconds. I got to double check that. I'm going to push setup again, and then you can switch it between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Again, I hope you guys can see it, because this display is really, it's just okay. It's really not that great. The pressure, you change the pressure while you're pressing, okay? So you can't really do it prior to. So now that I've cleared off my mat here, basically to change my pressure, I am going to okay, also, this is not an auto press, okay? Auto press, for example, when I push this in, this top should automatically go down. It does not. That means it's not an auto press. This is not an auto press, okay? It's a regular press. It's a heat press. This is not an auto press, because my Htvront, when I push it in, I have the option for the top to go down by itself and come up by itself. This does not. I mean, it'll come up by itself when it's done counting down the seconds, but it does not automatically go down when I push the drawer in. So therefore, it is not an auto press. I have to manually start my press. So this is not an auto press. Okay, baby, we're not calling it that. So I'm going to push the drawer all the way in, and the plus button is going to get it to start pressing. And then let's see, oh, you push the plus button again, and this is how you do the pressure. If you see here, P5, pressure 5, you push the plus, the top goes down, you push the plus again, you have 1 through 5 pressure settings, 1 through 5. So I just put it on 5. This is heating up my bottom mat here. The mat, do I like the mat? Not really. It's okay. It doesn't really it doesn't, like, there's no kind of sticking mechanism to it at all. You see how it just moves and slides. There's no grip down here. So it doesn't particularly, like, stay, I guess. But I have this heating up to 315. I am going to cut out a transfer, and we're going to press the shirt really quickly. All right, so the press is to temperature here. Another thing I want to point out, there is not that much clearance here. Very similar to the Htvront. It doesn't pull out as far either. You have a little less room to work with. I probably will do a video with, like, maybe hoodies and stuff. I feel like hoodies might be just a little bit more challenging on this one, even though it is the same size. And as you can see, my mat under here is just moving and sliding and gliding. Okay, I don't care for this at all. Not really. Okay. Here is my transfer. I did already, as I showed you guys, set my pressure. So the pressure should be good. This is a regular DTF transfer. And then I'm gonna slide it up under. And again, it doesn't auto close, so it's not an auto press. And then I'm going to push the plus button. It's going to go down. Like I said, I do have it. Oh no, it went down to, it changed down to soft pressure, number 1. So I just pushed the plus 4 more times and it went back up to P5, which is the strongest pressure. And then it just slides right out. So that's good. My DTF transfers are a cool peel. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cool for a couple seconds. I'll come back and we'll peel it together and see if it's stuck. Okay, so my transfer is pretty cool. Now I did put it on crooked, but that's okay. It's for me. But let's see if it's stuck. No. Yeah, no, this is not stuck at all. This side is kind of stuck. I'm not even going to peel it because I'm not wasting it. Let's try that again. Again, like, this mat is literally just moving and gliding everywhere, okay? Why is there no grip on the bottom of this mat? Let's try it again. I'm going to press it again. Make sure my pressure is all the way up. And let's try it again. Okay, so this is a red shirt, and typically when you add heat to red shirts, it changes colors around wherever your transfer is. So I know it's getting the heat because I can see it on the shirt. It's got to be the pressure. So let me cool this off and see if we can peel it. Oh, this is so crooked. Y'all, look how crooked this is. That's on me. I put it on there crooked. But yeah, I don't like this mat moving around this much. All right. So my camera died, but you guys, I still can't remove this transfer. I was able to get it like halfway off, but then the other half, it's still not adhered to the shirt at all, and this is completely cooled off. So I did pull out my Htvront auto press. I'm gonna press it to see if I can get it to stick because I don't want to ruin the transfer or the shirt. But while this is heating up, I'm gonna just do a quick compare and contrast. I do want to make it clear, Vevor did not pay me for this video. I'm not getting paid for this at all. It's not a sponsored video at all whatsoever, okay? This is completely my opinion. It would have been my opinion regardless, but I know some people like to question whether influencers get paid or not. I have not been paid for this video, and it is not a sponsored video. This for me is going to be a no. This is a no for me. In comparison, because I have had this one for some years now, I mean, it just doesn't stand up to this one. For starters, I do have these kind of set to the same spot, and look how much further this drawer comes out than this one. Which, you know, for the pad to not be adhered and then it also doesn't come out all the way, it just really makes it not functional, to be honest, in my personal opinion. Even for beginners, I wouldn't even say go with this one. I would definitely say go for this one. The pad is adhered. I mean, it has hooks here, so the pad isn't just moving around everywhere, even though, like, this isn't the best pad in the world either. However, it's better than this one. The clearance between here and here is thicker. I really can't see a hoodie at all going through this one, whereas I can get a hoodie into this one. Any of the wood pieces that I've been able to sublimate with this one, it's not happening at all with this one. I mean, even if you remove the pad, it's still not that great of a clearance at all. The display, much more easy to read here versus here for me. And then I'm not sure what's going on with this pressure and why it won't adhere, you know, a simple DTF transfer. That's odd to me, but yeah, it wouldn't stick at all. Like, it's, I've pressed it 3 times. Y'all, look how crooked this is. Oh my goodness. I pressed this 3 times and it's still not adhered. So also, I want to show you the auto feature. This is an actual auto press. Okay, what an auto press is that it automatically comes down by itself, and it automatically opens up by itself. Okay, this one opens by itself, but it does not close. This one does. Do you see that? It's closing by itself, and it's going to open by itself when it's done as well. So this is a true auto press, where this is only maybe like a half auto press because you have to start it. So yeah, for me, this is just, it's a no for me. I'm not impressed at all. And then this is a cool peel, so hopefully my transfer isn't too messed up. But yeah, there's way better presses out there for the same amount of money. So for this video, y'all, I'm going to link this press down below. I'm not going to link this one. I'm just going to tell you right now, until Vevor works out some of these kinks, they have a lot of kinks to work out. Until then, you know, it's going to be a no for me. I'm not even going to recommend it. So, yeah. This isn't sticking. I'm not sure if it's messed up now or not, but I'm going to let it cool all the way off and see if I can get this off at this point. I mean, the pressure on this Htvront isn't that great either, to be honest. Like, when I'm doing certain things, like, and yeah, it's just not coming off. I think this transfer said, you done did way too much. Let me try it again. I'm gonna up the seconds maybe. See, it like adhered half of it, but I can't get it, the rest of it off, so I don't. Okay. It's just some of the edges the edges that were already not adhering. And this does require a second press. So I'm gonna get my, there we go. I'm gonna get my, and this was such a cute transfer. Y'all, this is the one I got from Jiffy. And then this does require a second press. So I'm just gonna cover it, press it again. But yeah, for this video, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna link the Htvront because that is my recommendation. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is just, they gotta get back in the warehouse and fix some things with this one. So I'm not even gonna, I don't even recommend it. All right, there's our shirt. But you guys, this is all I have for this video today. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all those good things. Until next time, that's such a cute transfer. Bye guys.